Pisces, hi. Let's see what the cards have for you, Pisces. Doing everything in your power to get to a destination. You're probably suffering some level of difficulty due to a lack of momentum or pace that you hope to see. But you do continue to push forward, and the Chariot does suggest a level of triumph over many battles. It's, returning to the village victorious, alive. And the thing about the Chariot, not on this card, but in the Rider-Waite deck, and in most decks, if I'm not mistaken, there's no wheels on the Chariot. There's only the Sphinxes. You see the Sphinxes? This sort of symbolizes him pushing the Chariot with his will. You're sort of moving energy, as well as, taking physical action, but it's that energy you're pushing along with the physical work. You're sort of waiting for a result to come. Yeah, I don't know. This sort of feels like you feel like there's no response, or you're waiting for certain communications to come in. Though I do think that things are a bit closer than you realize. And it would even suggest maybe a level of assistance or a embrace after a time of debate. This, talks about maintaining a level of control, right? And also taking a break or a rest when you're really not feeling up to something, maybe. It's also suggesting maybe a bit more joy is needed in your life in some way, because all the passion is there. But you also may be faced with some level of discouragement for your goals, okay? And if that's the case, certainly do ignore that. And also probably take a rest from anyone who really is sort of just depleting your time or your energy. It does suggest a level of poverty caused by an outside influence. Now, this could be emotionally or financially, however you want to put it. You're very clear on the direction you need to go, but you're not pushing in some sort of way that you need to. And I feel like it's due to like negative perspective, yes, and or needing a level of emotional healing, which I do think you're working on. It's just sort of your lack of clarity about what's ahead that it almost continues to creep in and burden you in a way. And that's not necessarily the end of the world, right? We all go through that. But I guess the advice in it is to sort of not let it affect, daily responsibilities, or let it hinder your vision, or don't take mistakes or criticism too much to the heart, because or if you just don't get some sort of response that you hope for, or there's not like the level of interest you hope for, there's sort of this need to find empowerment in just being. Continue to take action towards potential growth, though, because it does seem like it's going somewhere. But, you might be faced with some difficult choices along the way. Also, magic. Okay, magic seems very relevant somehow So if you practice magic or manifestation, definitely continue to lean on that, because I feel like that's sort of wrapped up in the foundation anyway. And this allows you to take a leap of faith without, enjoy what you're doing, become present with what you're doing. Don't really work for the anticipation of a result, if that makes sense. You're obtaining some level of wisdom right now, and it does suggest after certain steps are taken that, things will balance out quite well for you. So, no matter what's sort of happening currently, you're not getting the feedback or the communication or the results you want. Keep a clear, focused vision and just continue where you know you want to go. And if that direction changes, don't be afraid to acknowledge that, because you might prevent yourself from gaining some sort of bigger opportunity. So Pisces, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do like and subscribe. Also, check out my Patreon. That's the first link below. All of my extended readings and exclusive content go there. I'll see you next time, Pisces.